My brain is so frazzled from the day. What did we do last time? Alright, so last time you guys managed to get in your rest after dealing with a bunch of mimics and kappas. You went through the rest of the dungeon, found yourselves a few more mimics, some random books, and you found yourselves back out on the path that you had been traveling prior to falling into said dungeon. So you set off on
Yeah.
travel, you took a short rest for the evening, and then continued on your way before finding yourselves having a bit of a lengthy skirmish with a bunch of cockatrices, which proves to be a bit elusive and really quite bitey. Your ankles are not happy with any of what is happening. And you've defeated them, and it's about little, just a tiny bit after dawn. How would you like to proceed?
We got about a day's journey left.
Yep. Well, you think so. You're not 100% sure because you lost kind of track of where you were while you were in the dungeon, so you could get there by this evening or you could get there by midnight. You're not sure.
Okay. By the looks of the stars, we have about to the end of this day left, and our journey will be complete. Shall we continue?
Is Tayama okay?
What?
Tayama got bit.
Yeah. Remember, my leg was stone for a little while, but then
Yeah.
I killed the fucker, and then my leg got better.
Yeah, Miyako's asking if you're okay.
Oh, so you said that to somebody else?
I said that in character.
So you said, is Tayama okay to me or to Seikotu?
To anyone. She's just like making like that whole like hands up. Like, what are we doing?
I suppose one could just direct the question towards the person in the party.
I can walk now, if that's what you mean.
Excellent.
Well then, let's walk much faster.
Hey, you could carry me. I know you carried that other one around for a little while. My leg was stone a second ago. Wanna help a lady out?
Fine, whatever.
It makes sense.
Piggyback ride? Piggyback ride.
Are you still hungry?
What?
The baby.
Oh. I'm like, oh, hungry?
I was speaking to this purple space thing. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Tayama is always hungry.
I gleefully hop onto his back. I'm so happy to get a piggyback ride, kicking my feet like a kid.
Well, let's keep moving.
Ha! Now you're gonna be the slow one, Miyako.
I am.
Piggyback ride, piggyback ride.
Why do you say I'm going to be the slow one?
I don't know. You have the shortest legs.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm sorry. Tayama's just super happy to be on somebody's back getting a piggyback ride. Like, it's been like 100 years since I got a piggyback ride.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, and they're awesome.
I mean,
Like, all the fun
is
of
it-
walking and none of the work.
Is 100 years a long time?
To him, he's like 20 and he looks pretty old already.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not
take
that
that
long.
as a compliment.
Yes. Wise with years or whatever.
Yes, or whatever. That was out of character, Bert.
Man, wish we had horses. It'd be much faster.
Don't you guys normally have a spell like that?
Like
Oh.
what?
I don't know.
I
Those big
Follow-
swordy guys normally have a thing where they just like magic a steed out of nowhere. No?
Well, as it goes, you can't have something for nothing. It's more of an exchange. Perhaps I should just demonstrate. And I turn into a horse with wild shape.
Oh my god! Well, that is super not what I was talking about, but you're a horse! Can you understand me?
Yes, I just don't think I can communicate.
You can. You're. Sakoto's big horse head moves up and down, and horsey noises comes out of him.
Oh, so, okay. Isn't it gonna be weird having somebody just like sit on you?
I like
Miyako, get up there.
rat would put down and like prance the head back and forth like the horse thing. I do that horse thing.
Ha! Horse
Can-
head thing. Got it.
Can I get on Sakotu?
I walk up and just go on, put down my front tooth so it's easier for her little ass to get up there.
Roll animal
Hey, you can't get mad at
handling.
me, that's meta.
What?
Bro, what?
You can't,
Roll animal
can't get mad at
handling.
me for calling you a little ass. Otherwise, that's out of character information, bro. You can't
An
understand horse.
advantage, maybe? Because they're helping me?
I mean, yeah, he's wild shaped. He's not like animal brained.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're still making sure she can actually properly get on the horse.
I'd say that'd be like acrobatics or athletics.
I'm gonna call it animal handling. Roll with advantage because he's gotten down to make it
Oh.
easier for you.
You handled that horse very well.
What's funny
So
is my
roll
nickname
one more
is Bill Allison
time.
Friends is also horse.
I mean, it's with advantage if you want to roll. Yeah, we'll take the first one.
Yeah, it's advantage too.
How long do you get to stay a horse?
Half my druid levels.
So it's
Hours
2
equal.
hours, I think, because you're level 4.
Yeah, it's hours equal to half druid level.
Okay, so you next 2 hours. So Miyako, you managed to get on him quite fine, considering he's kneeled down and helping you. And just out of pure habit, you sit like a lady, side saddle, even though you're spare saddled.
So
Most of that was in another language for me.
Ramiel,
Yes.
can you like race a horse?
Mm, no.
Well, now you're the slowest one. So
I nod my head gleefully.
you want to run for a little while?
Is where are the stats for a horse?
Yeah, we should probably, full on sprint. Not you, Sekoto, but
Well, you're not gonna you're not gonna maintain a
I'm a fucking
sprint
horse, just
carrying
following you guys.
somebody with somebody on with full armor on for very terribly long.
Well-
Do not have stats for a horse. How do I not have stats for a horse? Is that in the Dungeon Master Guide? It's not the player's handbook, which is stupid. Often somebody turns
horse?
into a damn horse. Yes, I'm looking for the stats for a horse.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your speed?
well, what kind of horse are you looking for? A draft horse, a war
I'm
horse?
just gonna look for the
or-
standard
Still,
horse.
motherfucker, I'm a majestic. I am majestic.
Riding horse. It's on page 310 of the player's handbook.
Really? 310. Oh, did they really put riding horse in front of it?
Yes.
Motherfuckers.
If there's a separate stat block for Clydesdale, that's the one I am.
Well, that
since-
depends if there's a Clydesdale, because we're not gonna drag any horses. Clydesdales are kind of shaggy.
They're
well,
majestic.
I think there's different kinds of horses you can get based on your level. Like, some of them are quite big. Like a riding horse would be a normal medium creature, but a fucking Clydesdale is a
Actually,
large creature.
riding horse are considered large beasts.
In the handbook?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
No, that's 5 exotic breeds around the world. Good for hot weather.
What's that?
Not that kind of hot weather. I don't want an Arabian. This is not the desert.
Well, okay. So here is the question.
Mhm.
Because he's wild shaping, so
Yeah.
it would have to be a horse that he's seen before.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking up, trying to find any tropical horse breeds. You know what? That's just.
Could wild shape into an
Floating
osprey.
seahorse of death.
We had to make this complicated. Couldn't just be like, it's a horse.
You know, maybe?
I think I'm going to have him a Misaki horse, one of the 8 Japanese native horse breeds. So let me just grab a picture for you really quick.
Dang, you
A
got
what horse?
60-foot speed.
It's a Misaki.
Pony.
Pony, horse, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's a freaking pony.
Alright, fine, I'll grab some. Why does it say horse? It's telling me it's a damn horse. What is the Kiso? Alright, we'll do a Kiso. Fuck it. You'll get to be a. Is this also a pony?
For flavor's sake, can I please look like that horse?
Like that horse. This is what you look like.
A pony.
Um,
It's a pony.
The Kiso is also. You know what? Screw it. I'm not looking for any more Japanese horses.
Those
They're
are
all
fucking
ponies.
That is a pony. I can tell. Okay.
Yeah, well, it says horse. Damn it! I don't know what you
Okay.
want from me.
He's a Circle of the Stars druid. Like,
Okay, but when you wild shape, you look like the animal.
yeah.
So, like,
do I know?
he has one more, 2 more forms as the star thing, right? What are your other 2 forms? We've seen the chalice and the archer.
Archer, and then there's dragon.
The dragon.
No, because then you'll look like an Eastern dragon. I could probably find you something that looks like that. I don't know. That probably won't be considered an animal. You know what? It's a type
Hold
of
up.
seahorse. When you see it, you
Hold
get to
up.
turn into it.
Hold up.
What's the holdup?
I think I found.
This is getting super technical. Like, can he just say he's a horse and then
Yes,
says,
yes, he's just a
I'm
horse. Let's
white.
go.
I'm a white horse with a white mane. End of story. Or I'm a black horse with a black mane. Bam. Black horse with white hooves. Bam.
He's a brown horse with black mane and tail. All right, let's go.
It's a fucking Miyako horse. What the fuck?
That's you now.
Yep.
That's
Miyako's riding Miyako.
Yeah. Nice.
What is your
Right.
base speed? All right, your base speed is 60 feet. So yeah, Ramiel's gonna have to jog to keep up with you, because that is not his base speed.
He said he wants to sprint for a little while. I don't weigh that much.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't fucking laugh, but it's so fucking funny. To me, okay? But my sense of humor is broken. Okay. All right. We moving along.
Yep.
Are we racing? Ramiel,
What?
are we racing Sekotu?
No.
What?
He's a horse.
Okay. Are you
I
like
say the word
jogging
pussy and horse.
to keep up with them? Are you like jogging?
Yeah, let's jog.
Okay.
I go a little bit faster than what he's jogging.
I like use the heels of my feet to like heel his side to get him to go faster.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
so Ramael is traveling at a jog,
Uh-huh.
which is going to be about 45 feet, because he's not doing a full dash, which would put him at 60, which would put him even with Sakotu. So he's doing a light jog, and Sakotu is just a very extra, slightly faster walking than Ramael, just so the two of you actually keep even-ish.
I love it. Come on. I bet you
I
could
go
beat him
just fast enough for them to be able to
like
see
a
my
little bit.
butthole at all times.
So you guys meander, you go through dawn, you walk through morning. It
Hello?
is now noon. Would you guys like to stop and take a break? Sakoto, you are now back to being a person as your wild shape wore off.
I lost audio for a sec.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, I get the gist. For the record, I was trying to talk shit to Ramiel about how he's not racing that guy. And I thought that when nobody said anything, he was just ignoring me because I figured that's what he would do. So.
He's having a great time in the background there, isn't he?
Okay, so we went 2 hours and we made it.
You've gone about 4 hours. It's been now because it was just before dawn. You guys did all this. It was hitting dawn. It is now afternoon, so it's been about 4 hours, about 4 to 6 hours.
Did you carry me the whole time?
Yeah.
Yay! Ooh, I feel like it's food time. What do you think?
I feel like what? I lost that. Cut off for a second.
Said I'd say to Ramiel, I feel like it's food time. What do you think?
I'm not that hungry.
Oh, it's lunch. It's lunchtime. It's the most important meal of the day.
I thought it was
All meals
breakfast.
are equally important throughout one's day.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you really that hungry?
Let's have some rations.
Okay, great. Let's keep walking.
These
Deal,
punks do
man.
nothing else.
Okay,
All I'm saying.
I just stay on his back and eat rations while I am getting a piggyback ride.
I just imagine like it's like this really hard bread and you're just like crunching it and all the crumbs are falling down his back.
All over him. Yeah, that's exactly the thought I had too.
Oh my god. Honestly, in my head, rations are like those ready-to-eat meals that the military have and them.
Really, because I always imagine just like a weird piece of meat next to some weird cheese wrapped in some leaves or something.
Yeah, no, I always think of hardtack. It's a very, very hard bread, and it keeps forever, basically.
Fruitcake. That's what rations are. It's fruitcake.
No, it's just bread. Maybe some jerky.
Mine's meat for sure. I think I paid extra to get all meat stuff one time. Yep.
Miyako turns to Sakotu. Thank you for helping me earlier.
No problem at all. It's always nice to spread my legs, stretch them, feel the wind in my mane.
Say, spread your legs.
Stretch.
Uh-huh. Let's go with that.
I don't know what you heard, but that's what I meant.
Okay, so we walk in through
There it
lunch
is.
through this super grossly moist jungle filled with mosquitoes everywhere. And you were a horse for a bit. Now what?
Everybody go ahead and roll perception.
Remiel,
Hold on, give me a sec.
what is I'm being funny. Don't mind me.
Alright. So
Did you say
prior
that in character or out of character?
No, I didn't say that in character.
Okay.
Alright.
No.
So
Sick of shit? Or what?
previously, you guys were walking through dawn. You're in the process of, shaking off being tired. And then you had to deal with, random attack. And then you got up to shenanigans with being carried by various people and exchanging nonsense. Now that it's after lunch, you guys been fed, you guys are actually looking around a little bit. Because, you're looking for any sign of, hey, are we there yet? You're noticing various animals. Sakoto, you're looking at all these pretty birds that are flying around now that it's out and noon and they're singing. Various insects and lizards and bugs that Tayama, you're also noticing. All sorts of little stuff. There's pretty flowers. Ramael and Miyako. As you guys kind of look around, you're noticing all the stuff that everybody else is. You kind of actually notice off in the distance, happily munching away on what looks like a coconut, is a speckled bear. Just happily
Bear?
crunching away.
Bear? Bear? Bear?
I look at the bear.
Leave the bear alone. It's fine. Hasn't bothered us.
It's just hungry.
Yeah, say bear a little louder, Miyako.
Bear?
Did you scream bear?
Yes. 100%.
Oh my god.
Well, so what she did that, or
Uh,
Oh my.
anything?
The bear hears you, screaming bear, looks up from his coconut, looks over at you guys, just kind of sniffs the air and wrinkles his nose, and then just goes back to his coconut.
Can we move
mild
on?
man?
Leave him be. Let him eat his coconut. Or her.
I didn't say I was gonna bother him. I was letting y'all know it's a bear. Tayama told me to
Not the
say
bear.
it louder.
Believe she was being facetious.
Doesn't mean she didn't say for me to. She's got like this wide grin on her face.
Oh my gosh. Well, you'd think that's real funny when we leave you to fight the damn bear all by yourself.
I'll just route run y'all.
They say you don't have to outrun the bear, but simply your slowest companion.
Yep.
Hmm. This feels like a real loving bunch here. Can we just continue on with our walk?
So you guys continue on. You leave the bear behind. You just keep walking. It's now late afternoon. Still haven't really seen anything. You haven't seen anybody. It's just nothing. Although you do notice off in the distance that what looks like a set of trees that are actually in like proper lines, so you can tell that somewhere off in there is a little orchard, probably somebody's growing area. Although you haven't seen the house yet, it might not be on this side.
Smell a plot point.
I'm still like getting the piggyback ride. Like, unless he tells me he drops me, I'm just like super content up there.
Along for the ride.
Dude, yeah, I probably would be complaining by now about how long this stupid ass walk was, but I wasn't walking, so I'm good. I like swat at bugs as they go past.
So you guys
Imagine you almost falling so many freaking times.
you guys continue onward. It's getting later. It's starting to get dark. Don't quite see town yet. You travel for another hour or two. It's not quite dark yet, but you come around and you see before you a town.
Alas, town.
Ah,
I hop off Ramiel's back. Hey man, that was the best piggyback ride I've ever had. Ever.
really?
Strange. See no pigs involved in that interaction.
I don't understand that nomenclature either, my friend, but I know what I know and it was awesome.
Okay.
Veritably.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
Where's a tavern or an inn? That'll be our quickest way to ask people. Because remember, I have business here, so
Oh, yeah.
Miyako, roll history. So you've been actually to this town before. You stayed pretty much only a night. You dealt with the shenanigan man from before that you've come back to visit. You do remember that right down the main road there is an inn. You don't remember what it's called, but you do remember that there's one just not too far. You know what it looks like.
guys, now that I'm thinking, there's an inn right down here. Come on, come with me.
All right. Everybody follows the shortest person in front of us.
Mean. I can't move
Alright.
my token, by the way.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How do I... What? Eh.
Same.
Click. Click the thing. Click the thing. Excuse me. Click. Click. Why can I not control anything? What is this bullshit?
What is this garbage?
Like, walk next to Miyako and say,
Oh
"Hey,
my
so
god, because I put him on the wrong damn thing, that's why. Ah!
Huh.
how come you didn't
Confused.
like turn into something taller?"
I
What the
wanted
fuck?
what?
What about what? I missed that out of character. What?
Well, you're in human form, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I wanted to always try and fool people into thinking I'm more innocent than I am. This is actually my kitsune. Hi, I don't know what you want from me.
I mean, I guess that is a really good flippin' idea. It probably works a lot, huh?
Alright, this thing's pissing me off.
I mean, how old do you think I am?
Well, I know you're old compared to a human.
Well, yeah, and so are you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny, even though we're basically just out of teenagers. To them, we're some ancient creatures.
Oh, I only recently
Laugh.
became an adult.
Yeah, me
Fuck,
too.
I gave you every car in the house, dude.
Do they have sake at this inn we're going to?
You think I'd stay there if there wasn't?
Good point.
Okay, everybody test your tokens. Can you move them?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey!
Okay, where is this inn? Cause
Okay, everybody can.
Blue one?
Alright.
Pretty blue. This one?
Yes, it is.
Yay.
So why did you turn into a very, very tall, well, a lot taller than me at least, person?
Oops.
What?
Why did
I
you?
think she said I could have like 5 foot, like I'm 5 foot tall, right? Or 5'1". Silver said I could be.
Uh, you. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Height. What?
When I'm a human.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so from your true kitsune shape into your disguised human form, you could be up to a foot taller than your actual kitsune form.
So 7, excuse you.
So
Yeah, I think
yeah,
when
five
Miyako
foot.
was younger, she didn't think of that.
I was tired of people looking down on me, and so I tried to be as little of that as possible.
Alright. So you walk up to the inn. You can see the big board out front, the crossed arrows in. And it's a 2-story stone wall building with a big gray tile roof. Do you enter?
Miyako
Definitely.
just enters like she owns the place.
Yeah, I was following her.
So you walk in and there's tables out with all the chairs put up, and you see a man wiping down one of them. It's a human male. He's got cropped, curled, gold hair. He turns and looks at you. He's got brown eyes. He's kind of rough white skin. He's about 5'3" with a lean build.
Is he handsome though?
He's got a square, attractive face, and you can see from where his shirt isn't quite a closed up to his neck shirt, and you can see a big scar on his chest.
I roll to flirt.
What the fuck do you? Yeah, what? What do you mean roll to flirt? Start flirting, and then I'll have you roll for it. What the heck?
Ha ha ha.
Not how any of
It's
this
a
works.
joke.
Ugh.
It's a freaking joke.
You're talking to somebody.
I flustered her.
You're talking to somebody dense as a rock. Don't throw this shit at me.
So Miyako walks in and sees a handsome bartender. Sweeps
Yeah,
up
she just
and
goes.
instantly giggles a fit. And doesn't know what
Better
to
than
say.
giggles and shits.
Oh my god.
God no.
Okay.
Miyako just saunters up to him and is like, "Hey, hi, how you doing?"
Greetings. Are you looking for a room for the night?
We probably
Character, is that an offer
will.
or?
We probably will, but I was wondering if I could share yours for the night. Anyway, they will probably need a room. And she winks at him.
We buy 4 rooms, please.
I hate you. Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
the Oh my god. The
You let me have this flaw. You let me have this fucking
You
flaw.
picked this flaw.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
My flaw, guys, is I can't resist a pretty face.
I have the same flaw in real life. led to
I
some
mean,
terrible, great times. Terrible, yes, but great.
is
The,
this a
the,
young guy?
yes, he's a young man. Okay. He blinks at you, is just a bit dumbfounded by your straight up boldness, and he goes, I don't think my husband would appreciate that.
Dang.
Miyako
Oh.
just replies with, "Oh, he can join too if he wants." I'm sorry, Sil. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna reach
So
through
it's
this
that
microphone
kind of
and
party.
smack you.
Out of character smack. Take 2d4 damage.
So we're all watching her just like totally lay it out there for this bartender, guys. Right in front of us.
My God. This is gonna go horribly. We're gonna get kicked out for sexual molestation.
No, thank you. And yet
Um,
she just turns around, like over her shoulder, says that to Reviel, like, "I ain't touching him. Excuse you."
Romeo,
Night
the
is still young.
Okay,
like
sexual harassment, even better.
the innkeeper just kind of over her shoulder goes, Eugene, and from behind the bar rises up a shaggy bear head, and a bear clambers over the bar. And he comes over and he just wedges himself between Miyako and the poor innkeeper. And then flops down on his belly.
Seikochi says, this is becoming unbearable.
Ha. Ha.
I
Completely
swear.
oblivious to his own time.
Oh
Did
boy.
you just make a joke?
I'm sorry, what? I don't see what you mean.
Oh
Take
my
this
god.
further, Sil, but I'm not going to. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fuck's sake. The innkeeper goes, now, if you would like a proper room and to not pester me with nonsense anymore, I'm more than happy to oblige. The nonsense, if continued, you will not be remaining a night in my inn.
I've already
I'm
seen
quite
enough.
fond of the first option.
I've already seen enough. She looks disappointed. Yeah, we can all get a proper room, and are meals included in the room, or
They are not.
okay?
Meals
Our
are paid
rooms
for
are fine.
separately. It's 8 silver pieces a night.
Okay. Well, we also have other things to do before it gets too dark. Would probably be a good idea. What time is it right now?
Uh, it's late dusk right now, so there's not really anything open.
Where was it you said you needed to go? Horse and carriage?
So where is it?
You don't know. You didn't actually go to his house last time.
Oh.
You just know his name.
So I also have a question. Where is what's his friggin' name?
Didn't I put it in your journal? I swear to God I did.
Did you?
Yes, it's
Did
right
you?
there. It's right there.
I'm dumb. No. Leo Crew. Where's Leo Crew? I need to know.
I do know the name. I know he lives here in town, up by the edge. For where exactly, I'm not sure. Your best bet would be to go ask the herbalist in the morning. They
Uh,
deal with him the most.
okay.
The herbalist is kitty corner from the inn. You can go there in the morning. She's closed by now.
Kitty corner.
What am I gonna do, guys?
Miyako just like hands him like 2 gold coins and is like, "Sorry about earlier. But you're really cute, and thank you for the information and rooms. And can you please show me the way?"
Oh, look, she just paid for everyone. Thanks, Miyako.
Who said that?
You just did. You gave him enough for everyone.
Uh, no.
No.
Two gold pieces is 20 silver pieces. And it's 8 silver pieces. So she paid for 2 yes.
Dang, I must be bad at math.
How many rooms are you
think-
getting? Are you sharing?
Say that again?
I mean, no.
Okay, we're buying our own separate rooms. Great.
So you guys, Miyako pays her 2 gold pieces. The rest of you give him 8 silver pieces, and he shows each of you to your rooms and gives you each a key to your rooms. And it's about a normal small size room. Nice comfortable bed. There's a little wardrobe in the corner. Nice window for each of you. And he leaves you for the evening.
Excellent.
Are all of you attuned to all your stuff?
Yes.
Mhm.
Sakoto, did you
think
still
so.
need to attune to your bag of
Oh,
golden?
yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. So Sakoto takes a little bit. Wait, do you take a little bit to attune during the evening?
Yeah, it's probably wise.
Alright. So y'all get your long rest in. Sakoto attunes to his item. And it is now morning. What you doing? What was the
Miyako
question?
just.
Out shave, yeah.
What did you
What?
ask, Tayama?
What?
Did you say
What?
something?
I said, yay, hit points.
Yep.
Yeah. No, thank you for reminding me.
All your hit points are back. All your spell slots are back. You
Yay.
can use your abilities and feats again.
Thought I was in my feet the whole time.
No feats for
Aha!
you.
Ha ha ha!
I mean, we
Very
walked enough. Um,
Okay, so everybody gets up and goes to eat in the morning,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Um. So where do we gotta go? Are we looking for somebody?
When Miyako comes down, she kind of looks a bit more disheveled, like she didn't completely do her hair. She's got like dark circles under her eyes. I was like, ugh.
Okay.
Hmm.
She's not looking forward to this. She's just really not. So, yeah.
Interacting with people is a terrible thing.
Yeah. Especially people she's met before. All right, guys. Um, I go to the barkeep. Where's the herbalist?
You'll be heading over kitty corner across the street. It's a shop. It's called Leave It to Me.
Clever.
There's a big my brain. There's a big hedge. You'll see a farming plot off past it. You can't miss it, honestly. You'll probably smell it as soon as you go out the door.
All right. Thanks. And she just kind of walks out and starts going towards the herbalist. Are y'all following?
Nah, she can handle that, right, guys?
Something tells me she probably needs assistance.
She didn't technically ask us to go with her at all. Did she say
I
she
feel-
needed backup for that?
Nope.
I feel it's best for all if someone accompanies.
What?
You can go, Psycho too.
Aye.
I need breakfast.
Yeah.
It is that time of the day to break one's fast.
What? Did you break your fast this morning, Sakotu?
I try to at least once every morning.
Okay, that didn't answer the question though.
Did it not? Curious. And then I walk away.
Ah.
Are you following me, Akko?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, you two in the inn, what are you doing?
Getting breakfast. I wave at the barkeep.
He comes over.
What exactly is on the menu?
My brain is short circuiting.
I was wondering what that smell was. I thought it was me.
Well, for the morning we have roasted sausage and buckwheat biscuits.
Oh, yes, please.
What about for drinks?
Sake.
Do you really need to drink this early?
Yes.
Why?
It's sake.
But there's, things like water. Do you
I
even
mean,
drink water?
I do.
When? I haven't seen you drink water once.
Sorry, fucking water,
Uh,
please.
I drank some water when I almost drowned.
It's not water. Seawater.
That was
That's
water.
bad kind of water.
I probably drank some water in the spa. That time we took a bath.
Ugh.
Did you drink the
Ugh.
spa water?
That's like bath water. Ugh. Gross.
Well, I can't help it. Sometimes it gets in your mouth. What are you doing? There was Sakotu was like throwing waves at people. You were there.
Yeah, but you don't open your mouth. Close it.
You know what? Okay. I got in there. I'm hydrated. Okay, that's the point. I can have sake. I'm a grown lady.
Okay, whatever. What do you have for drinks?
I have fresh fruits that I can turn into juices for you. I do have water. I have sake. Uh, I have a lovely peach cider.
Mm-hmm. Let me get both of those items you said in peach cider.
Oh,
The sausage and biscuits.
okay. And for you, madam?
Also, yes. Double sausages.
I would like 3 sausages. 1 biscuit, please.
Alrighty. He goes off to get your meals.
So, what town are we in? Let's look at the map.
I pull out the map and place it on the table.
It's Pallet Town?
You look around on the map and you do find a town called Pallet Town, a little bit away from Izuma.
Who named the town Pallet Town? It's weird.
Talk shit about Pallet Town, kid. You don't know.
There's weird town names out there. You know, it has occurred to me we haven't even asked anybody what town this is. Did you know what street we left on? I swear the goal was Pallet Town. It's Pallet Town, right?
That was the
There
goal
was
town,
only-
yes.
There was only one town on that road, wasn't there?
The road does go through Pallet Town over to Ruby Guard, but you're pretty sure you haven't walked far enough to be at Ruby Guard.
We didn't go through 2 towns, did we?
No, but we went through like a dungeon.
It wasn't that long.
Well, I don't know. It was underground.
There was no way it walked through a whole town.
I have no idea.
So we're in Pallet Town.
The innkeeper sticks his head out of the kitchen. Yes, you're in Pallet Town.
Ah,
Thank you.
so why did we? Okay, I'm gonna put the map away now.
Just making sure we're on course.
We were definitely in Pallet Town. There's no other town we could have been in, unless that dungeon was magical. Probably wasn't.
Dungeons are like that sometimes. I mean, I've heard mostly.
How many dungeons have you been in?
Uh, that was the first dungeon I've been in.
Well, I've been in multiple, killing lots of undead and weird things, unholy things.
Character
Roll.
says the guy who got teleported.
Out of character, is that what you said?
Yeah, out of character. I'm not there in character.
Nope.
Pretty meta, bro.
Ramiel. Roll deception. Teyama, roll insight.
Wait, why am I rolling deception?
Because you fibbed a bit. Or, I shouldn't say you fibbed. You've exaggerated a little bit.
Okay.
You believe him that he has been in many, and in your brain you're interpreting many as in the many double digits. Whereas Ramiel has, not quite the many double digits.
Wow, you must have killed a lot of things.
I mean, I haven't exactly been counting, but probably.
Were they people?
Some.
I don't like killing people.
Do you say you like killing people?
No, I said I don't like killing people.
I kill only the people who have done wrong.
I prefer to tie them up and leave them to their own fate.
But what if nobody finds them and then they starve to death? Then you basically killed them very, very slowly.
Or they killed themselves but not being able to get out of the ropes.
Yeah. So you kill the person.
No. No.
It is at
That's
this.
like
Oops. Go ahead.
that's like saying the maker of food would kill the person that choked on it. If somebody gets in my way and I have to tie them up, then it's their own fate whether they get out or not.
Out of character, that's literally my argument for gun control.
Okay. Fair enough.
So at this point, the innkeeper comes back with your food and your drinks, and he sets you down and he leaves you to it. Miyako and Sekotu, over to you. You walked across the street, you're standing outside the inn. Or the inn, the herbalist shop. Leave it to me.
I go up and knock on the door.
I am in tow.
It's a shop?
That doesn't mean that, they're open yet. Like, is there an open sign?
Yes.
Okay. She knocks and then enters. And yes, I knock and enter places, okay? If it is not a glass door, I knock and enter. It's very strange. I know.
Vampires do that as well.
Vampires need permission. And nobody has granted permission, she just knocked and opened the door. So you
So
both
No,
do
like
I
I do that IRL, so
as you both enter this herbalist shop, there's various stands and jars, and it's a very strong smell of various kinds of herbs. There's dried ones hanging from the ceiling. There's a little tinkle of bells as you walk into the building where the door hits the chime. And you hear from somewhere off in the mini jar area, "I'll be with you in a moment." And you hear somebody shuffling and moving things around, and a few random curses as something thuds to the ground.
Miyako just starts looking at all of the various herbs and stuff.
Seikotu's kind of by the door, like looking at stuff, but like I got your back.
So you look around for a little bit. Sakotu hangs out by the door, and you finally see the herbalist come out from behind the tall jars. It is a fairly short, Triton male. It's about 4'11". It's got long, straight green hair, black eyes, cyan skin. It's a bit rotund. Fairly ordinary face.
A little taller than me. Anyway,
Not saying much.
huh?
Not saying much. Be taller than you.
Anyway, she goes up to him. Hi, I'm looking for someone. I was told at the inn that he does a lot of business with you.
Who are you looking for, girlie?
Leo Crew.
Oh, Leo. Aye, he lives here. Are you looking for him for something specific?
I just show him my hand and was like, he owes me for this. He even said he does. I need to go and visit him, so.
Still not any good with any of those spells of his, is he? The stubborn fool thinks he's a wizard when he's a warlock.
Yep. Trust me, I know.
Head off to the southwest end of town, Gully. He's right on the edge. You can't miss the building. It looks like a great big piece of patchwork. Gives the carpenter fits whenever he walks by it.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck with you, girlie.
Might come by for some herbs in a bit. If I. Yeah, anyway. And I just grabs the coat and walk out.
On the way out, I just kind of turn back. You have a lovely selection. Good day.
Farewell!
Huh?
He said farewell.
Oh, okay. I thought you said and roll, and I was like, what?
I
Yes,
thought
roll
you said
initiative as soon as you exit the building. Oh my god, you two are doing drinking challenge. You're not even drinking alcohol, man.
What?
Nah, I'll drink alcohol.
And it's also like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I've just given up at this point.
What?
Do you accept the challenge, Tayawa?
No.
Thank God.
How dare you?
You told
Why
me
not?
you don't drink.
I don't care anymore. I never
Why
said
are
I
you
don't
so
drink. I
sad?
just thought it wasn't appropriate in the morning. Apparently I was wrong.
It's sake.
Fine, then accept my challenge.
No, you can't have any of my sake.
I'll pay you for the challenge.
No.
I'll buy my own then.
What? Where
You
are your
accept my
morals
challenge?
now?
What morals?
What?
Oh my god.
Did someone
Being a
slip you
paladin
something?
isn't that, like, restrictive. Just can't be
Well, I thought you
evil.
said you don't drink.
No, I never said that. When did I ever say that?
Maybe I just assumed because you weren't drinking.
Just don't
Where
drink
did
often.
Sakotu go? He went poof.
Sakotu, you're not on roll 20.
Just drink on occasion. I'm quite happy right now.
Happy?
Yeah, because I'm about to solve this problem of mine.
Well, I don't know if you should celebrate before we get there.
Why not? Are you chicken?
Kind of like hexes the whole mission.
That doesn't really happen. Or at
I
least in
mean,
my...
I feel like I don't want to tempt that.
Come on!
Something's telling me getting drunk is a bad idea, friend.
Please?
Alright, Sakotu, Miyako asks you if we should go get the goody two shoes and Teyama.
I suppose, and who knows what could happen leaving those two alone together for an extended period of time. They could either end up fighting or one of them drunk on the floor. Could go either way with those two.
Okay. Alright. Lead the way.
I do.
Okay.
So you guys go back to the inn, and you come in on the tail end of Ramael and Teyama just having an argument about whether or not Ramael drinks and should they have a drinking contest.
I just kind of look over. I rest my case.
Who initiated this? Oh wait, I shouldn't even ask. Hey Alma, why are you wanting a drinking contest this early in the
Excuse
morning?
me? No, it is this large man that would like a drinking contest at 9 in the morning. Not me. I was just having some breakfast sake.
Come on, just accept the
That
challenge.
joke. That was a joke. Good joke.
What?
Was that not the joke things that you tell me that I do?
No!
Oh, well then, I'm not sure that I believe that nonsense. I get all serious real quick.
Teyama, roll persuasion.
What? Okay. Hold on. Damn it.
Sakotu, roll insight.
Miyako also doesn't believe it.
Both of you roll insight.
Ramiel, tell them it is you. Maybe one of them will drink with you.
Miyako, you don't believe Teyama. Sakotu, you just barely believe her.
Come on, it's not a
Sounds
friendly
far-fetched, but
contest.
I suppose I'll take your word on it.
Yeah, I'm who we're talking about.
Hey, it's just some sake. Just having some breakfast.
I mean, I agree, it's the best, but what I'm like confused about is the challenge. Cause I just hear "Nya, nya, nya."
He wants to drink in honor of finishing his mission, and we haven't finished it. So I told him it was bad luck.
Anyway, y'all, do you guys want to come with me to see the warlock?
A
I mean,
warlock.
do you need help?
I mean, it's only if you guys want to. I might have to beat him up if he doesn't.
Oh,
The universe
yes.
did not make us cross paths if it were not in our interest for destiny to
Oh
accomplish.
yeah, we should definitely go.
Is he
You're not
the
very good
guy
at
with the
beating
horse
people
and the
up.
cart?
Yep.
Ah, I'm in. You can take a nap in one of those.
Yes, we're going. Nobody's accepting my challenge. Chickens.
Okay.
But later tonight.
Yeah, later tonight.
Not even sailors have drinking contests early in the morning.
Okay.
Okay,
She
so
just
Tayama and Ramael, you pay the innkeeper 2 silver pieces for your breakfast and your drinks, and then you all head out.
Miyako's leading the way.
We ate.
What?
They didn't have breakfast.
Nope.
Nope.
So just the two of you are paying 2 silver pieces for food and drink.
So, is this guy gonna try and shoot at us or something as soon as we walk up on him, or what, Miyako?
Um, for one thing, just stay here.
What?
While I go to the door.
So you guys come upon the house, and Miyako, you can see why a carpenter would have fits. It's an absolute patchwork monstrosity of a building. You can tell where the original house used to be and where all these weird turrets and extra rooms have just been stacked and stacked and stacked. They're made from different woods. They're painted random colors. It almost looks like somebody painted runes on some of them. They've halfway faded. Windows are all funky shaped. You can see out of one of the upper windows something sparkling and fizzing in through one of the windows. It's a horrible, terrible eye bleach sort of building.
Whoa! You guys seen that?
Strange design choice.
That is a hideous house.
Now, do you see why I'm like, you might want to stay back at least at the road?
Maybe we should beat him up just for his house. What's this like? Mmm.
No, he owes me. If he doesn't give me what he owes me, I'll beat him up then. But anyway, and I start walking towards the door.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright.
I follow a safe but reachable distance.
Yeah, I stay at the road like she said.
I'll follow her in.
Alright,
What?
so Miyako and Ramael are walking up to the door, Sakoto's a little bit behind them, and Teyama is staying at the road.
Yeah, battle formation.
Imagine Teyama just kicking a can while waiting for us. I don't know why. What? Brain. Anyway, I go up and knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and you don't really hear anything. So you give a louder, harder knock, and you hear a loud crash somewhere in the building. And then a lot of thudding, and then you hear, Melon! Melon, put that down! That is not a chew toy! And then there's more crashing and thudding. Melon, no! Melon, sit! Stay! No, give that back. It will not blow up again! More crashing and thudding. Melon! And you're pretty sure whoever's inside has not heard the knocking.
I just scream like, "Oh man, you owe me for the scar."
Hang on. Rolling. Where's he? So from inside you hear, "What? Just a moment, I'll be down in a minute." More crashing. "Melon, it will not blow up again. I swear I have it correct this time. I am not wrong."
Seikochu takes a couple steps backwards towards the road.
Miyako does as well. She's just like, no, 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 thank you.
So you hear the thudding coming closer, and through the half open window uh next to the door comes out a little pseudo dragon. Let me see. I don't think I have a picture of him. Stupid. There we go.
Aww.
Little green,
Oh.
spiky pseudo dragon, little tail, little bitty wings.
That's in a coconut.
Mm.
It's just so tiny.
Yeah, you recognize the pseudo dragon to be a variety of coconut dragon.
I am so tiny.
Yeah, he's got some kind of like chip in his mouth. You can see with runes on it, and he's just kind of at you guys before he flies out the window and goes around the house. The door flies open, and you are presented with a young half elf with silver skin, short, straight black hair, and gray eyes. He's about 5'7". Excellent athletic build, which is kind of surprising. Really fanciful face. "Oh, hello! What were you shouting for? Can you hurry up a bit? I do need to go get Melon."
You owe me a cart and horses.
He squints at you. "Are you?"
I just hold up my hand and is like, this, this. I'm pointing at it every time I say this.
Points at you with both hands with his pointer fingers. "You! Yes! The Clementine experiment. It didn't work. Yes, of course. I know. I remember. Yes, 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 yes. Where did Melon go? Melon went that way, didn't he? Gosh darn it. You wanted a cart and horses. Yes, yes. Wait, are you done with the guild?"
Yeah, I left them.
Excellent.
Not long ago, but I left them.
Excellent. Marvelous. Brilliant. I don't have to worry about their nonsense. Wonderful. Where is Melon? Yes, yes, yes. This way. Around this way. Around the back. Yes, yes, yes. And he goes out of the door, closing it behind him, and he just takes the same path that the dragon took. "Mind the holes in the ground. It's terribly bumpy." And promptly just falls leg full into a hole and just plops over. "Ah! Melon, stop moving the markers!" Drags himself out of the hole and goes stomping around the side of the house.
Miyako follows him.
I lean over to Tayama. I'm not entirely convinced that Melon is real as of yet.
I don't know. I think I saw a glint of something. Maybe we should follow them.
Aye.
Okay. We catch up to them.
So 3 of you guys are going around the house after the Warlock.
I guess I follow them as well.
Alright, so all 4 of you go around, and you're greeted with this shack. This tiny little shack, and in front of it is a big slab of circular stone with runes just inscribed all over it.
Whoa. That's cool.
See if I know any of that.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
I would like to as well.
Everybody who wants to roll Arcana, go ahead and roll Arcana. See if you know what the big circle is.
Do-do-do.
Oh, it is real quick. Okay.
Waiting on the last one.
What? I'm not doing it.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so go to Ramiel. You're pretty sure you've seen something like this before, but it's not really clicking in your heads what it is. Miyako, you know this to be a teleportation circle.
This
I just
depiction seems similar, but I'm not quite sure on where I've seen it before.
I just yell at the half elf. What the heck are you doing with this? Where does it go?
You see him stick his head out of the shack. Where does what go?
This.
The circle?
And I point to yes.
It goes here. It's my circle. It's from my house. It's how I get here.
Where?
Anywhere? It's marvelous, Master Curly. I go anywhere. Draw in the dirt. I come home. Don't have to worry about transporting, which is why I don't need the cart and horses. Because I just go get what I want, draw in the dirt, and then I'm home, and then everything just goes in the house. You have to use spells to get it in the house because it's very heavy sometimes. But hey, I can get it in the house. I just have to draw in the dirt. It's marvelous.
Okay, but what happens to them after you leave them?
After I leave what?
The circles.
They disappear. They're drawn in the dirt. The dirt gets erased. Magic. Also nature. Nature has no use for circles in the dirt.
I love this fucking guy so much.
Vanishes back into this dirty ramshackled shack. And from inside you hear a couple of neighing. And as you're looking at this shack, it doesn't look big enough to have a horse in it, much less 2 or 3, which is what you're pretty sure you're hearing.
Is it bigger on the inside?
Ooh,
Are they tiny, tiny
I
horses,
walked
maybe?
to the shed.
So, Ramiel, you walk up to the shed and you look into the door and you see inside this tiny ramshackled shack a full stable within it.
Tiny horses.
Why don't imagine like it's a little toy stable that's like 2 inches tall.
It is a full-sized stable extending back about 40 feet with stalls, and there's a couple of different horses, and you can see a cart at the back, and you see Leo darting between a couple of different horses going, should it be this one? No, this one needs it for that. How about this one? No, that's not a good carry. He doesn't like the carriage. What about you? Yes, you would do well. And you're just dumbfounded because it's bigger on the inside.
Bigger on the inside. Wow. I really like magic
Do
stuff.
this, you magician.
No, I'm a warlock. Magic is fascinating, isn't it? I found this in an old wizard spell book. It's brilliant. It's marvelous. You carve all these little transfigurations and runes into all the walls, and sometimes into each and every single little bit of grain that you can find. And then it gets bigger. And then you do it on the stone, and the stone is a lot harder than dirt and wood. I can tell you that much right now. I had to actually get chiseling tools, and I had to do it like 3 or 4 times because things kept blowing up because I kept doing the runes wrong. And then I had to make sure to rebuild everything properly, and then I had to put in more runes because it wouldn't fit properly without the runes in them.
You blew up?
It's okay. I'm used to blowing up. It's perfectly fine. I have lots of health potions. I visit the herbalist many a time for many ingredients. I am very good at buying things that need to keep me alive because I do lots of experiments and lots of them like to blow up because people keep telling me I am not a wizard. I am a warlock. I shouldn't be doing this, but I know how to do this. I know what I'm doing. Blowing up is just a minor inconvenience. It's perfectly fine.
It doesn't sound like you know what you're doing.
No. I mean, you can't learn if you don't fail a few times, right?
Exactly! That's the brilliance of it. You just keep trying and then you get different results. And if you get different results, then you're not insane because insanity is doing the same thing over even though you get the exact same result. I'm not insane. I know what I'm doing. It's marvelous.
You sound insane. You were speaking at.
Hey,
Okay, slow down.
Yes.
You owe our friend a favor.
Yes! That's why I'm in here. I'm getting the horse and the cart. But the horses are very, very picky, so I have to pick the right horses to be not picky. Because otherwise they'll just kick the cart and the cart will fall apart, and I don't want the cart to fall apart because then they shall come back. And I have things to do. Where is Melon? Melon!
okay.
Leo, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you speak Draconic?
Let me double check. Whoop. Yes! I speak all the languages. I'm a very good warlock. I have the ability to read all the languages. Not speak them all, but I can read them.
She digs out of her bag of holding that Draconic spellbook. You want to look at this?
Draconic spellbook. Did I give you? No, I didn't give you a Draconic spellbook. I
You
gave
gave me
You
gave me something that was written in Draconic.
You found a bunch of books that were written Draconic, and then you found a wizard book that was written in code.
Oh. Huh. She still is like, wizard book? Wizard book?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hang on, I'm trying to find. Yes, there it is. Okay, yes. Ooh, exciting. What is it? What is it? Is it Draconic? What is it?
Not entirely too sure. It was with some Draconic books, but it doesn't. I can't read Draconic. So you want to look at it real quick?
He makes grabby hands at you.
Like he sticks his hands out like a toddler and just does the
Gimme.
with his finger.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, my character is so small, and half elves are tall.
Oh my god.
I say, can I look at your other spell books?
Oh. That would depend on what's in this one. Because then I would need to know what's in this one before I can decide which ones you could other look like. Because some of them are very not okay to have. They are very dangerous. The spells in them are ridiculous. Some of them I definitely don't want anything to do with. I should probably burn them, but they don't burn. It's really annoying. I've tried to magic burn them. Magic burning doesn't do much, so you can't look at those. But if I look at this and I can see how dangerous it is, I can decide which books you can look at.
What kind
I
of
just
books are
like
you looking at,
make a
Warlock?
gesture to my hand is like, I know some of your spells are dangerous. Thank you. And I hand him the spell book.
He sits down right on the floor where he's at and just starts flipping through it.
I want to know what books he's looking through, Miyako. Some of those don't sound okay.
What
What's my
books it
interest
is?
on his collection?
Just want to know if they're, evil or anything,
What
Can't
You
let
is
me
really
have
think
evil at
this
the end
guy
of the
can be
day?
evil?
Yes. A lot of
Well,
warlocks
what is
can.
evil for one is merely normal everyday occurrences for another. What truly is evil?
Well, I just want to
Yeah,
know if he
what
has any evil
Starboy said.
books. Because if he does, I'm definitely going to take them and bring them to the nearest, archpriest.
That's not very nice.
It's
What
quite
gives you the
nice.
right to abscond with his materials? Wouldn't that
The
make
fact
you
that they're
evil in that
evil and
situation?
they could cause mass destruction, maybe,
Oh, that was an
and
accident.
and kill people,
Well, your
innocent
sword
people.
could not it also kill people if wielded in the wrong way?
But I'm not
Well, who's to say he is?
Just can't let him have it. There's, the whole magic, corruption, stuff like that.
Well,
Just can't let him
power
have it.
corrupts in general, and
Basically,
absolute power will corrupt absolutely.
it's against what I do to let him have those books.
Right, do you have to wield a sword?
You wield swords, some of us prefer to wield nature itself. The difference is
Okay.
merely in the
I'm
method of
taking the evil
exchange.
books if he has any,
Multiply, take them first.
and then I'll take them from you. Nobody
You
will
could
have the evil
try.
books. I will keep them away from everyone until I can get them in the hands of an archpriest. As
You're more than welcome to
everything I'm
try.
saying, none of you can stop me.
Goody Two Shoes, I would just like to say, the owner of said books is right there.
Okay.
Yes, it's not wise
Warlock.
to try to take
I don't
one's
know your name.
materials what's inside his house.
Yeah, inside his ruined, like, RUNED, how stable, where it's obvious that he knows magic,
And there's
and
something actively ready to blow up.
yeah,
Whoever Melon is.
yeah.
Okay. Warlock. I don't know his
You
name.
choose
What's his
why.
name?
If you choose to go this route, I will not help you in the aftermath or the fodder.
I will not either.
Remael, you call out to the Warlock, and Warlock just straight up ignores you.
I walk up to the Warlock.
Okay?
Excuse me, sir.
State your business.
You have weapons of mass destruction?
You don't have any, evil books or any of that.
I fail to see how's your business.
It is actually quite my business.
No, it is not, because you are not here on any orders of any kind. And as you are a paladin of Amaterasu, a very low-ranking one, mind you, you have no decisions to make upon your own. You are to listen to your higher-ups, which I do not see with you. You have no business mucking about in my area, and what's more, the shrine of Susano and Ibisu is right over there. I have already discussed with them what I have. They have looked through it. I am properly maintaining proper protocol of protections and sealants. And if you attempt to siege and storm my home, it will defend itself. No, I'm pretty sure it's not entirely alive, but it will enact its own inhibitions if necessary. And he goes back to reading.
The character, he just told you to fuck around and find out.
So
Fantastic.
verified by the, by the temple, then I don't care.
Well known in the town. What did you think was gonna? Yeah, Miyako's just gonna start looking for Melon. Melon, Melon.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Roll.
are we looking for a cat?
Oh,
She asked you.
what am I rolling?
You're rolling investigation, and then you need to answer Tiama's question.
I didn't hear Tayama's question.
So, are we looking for a cat?
No, we're looking for a little melon.
A melon. Well, what kind of melon? Like a cantaloupe?
No, it was a weird, tiny dragon.
It's a coconut.
A coconut is not a melon. What?
Yeah. What? It wasn't a coconut. Are you
Yeah.
blind?
No, it's a coconut.
It wasn't a coconut.
I
It was a
assume this
tiny
isn't.
dragon.
I assume this isn't my first time meeting Melon.
It is not your first time meeting Melon, no.
Okay. He is a coconut.
I don't think he is a coconut.
Well, let me find him, and you'll see.
Oh,
He's a
let me help.
coconut.
I too know. I'm curious on meeting this melon.
Alright,
Coconut.
everybody who wants to look for Melon, roll investigation.
Should I do it again?
Stone.
Nope. Go ahead and hold.
Uh.
Hold yours. Oh my goodness.
Melon does not want to be found.
Hey, there we go.
Oh!
So, three
I'm
of you.
assuming I rolled good. I haven't gotten to that page yet.
Yeah, you rolled a 19. So the
Yeah.
rest of you look around. You're not finding anything. Miyako, you can kind of hear little scratch noises, like talons or little claws and teeth on stone, like something's like chewing something or trying to drag something around. So Kotu, you spot Melon up in the rafters holding that little stone chip from earlier with the runes on it. She's kind of gnawing on it.
Ah, I believe I may have found a melon.
Like a watermelon?
Looks more like a cantaloupe.
I was right.
So we are looking for an actual melon.
Where's he at?
Well,
Yeah, where's the
his name
melon?
is melon. Yes. Oh, up in the sky. And it's not the bird. It's the melon. Rafters, not sky.
I do the thing. Yeah.
So Kotu, do you actually point to where Melon is, or are you just using metaphors?
I'm using metaphors.
Okay. The three of you go ahead and roll perception.
Miyako's gonna hold out one of the small pearls that she stole, but and is like, Melon, you want this?
Where is Melon's stats? Melon, I need your stats. Nope. Da, 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 da.
Melon.
What in the world just happened to my stuff?
Huh?
My stuff is moving around on my screen. Hang on.
Uh,
Where is what is perception? Perception is wisdom. You hold out the pearl, and the melon looks around. Ramiel, you see it lift up its head from the little stone chip that it's holding in its claws, and it kind of looks around before going back to gnawing on the chip.
Climb up to the rafters.
Roll perception so you actually see the dragon.
Okay. Nope.
Nope, you have no idea where the dragon is. Because you could not follow along with Sakotu's very interesting metaphor for where the dragon was.
Sakotu.
Yes.
Where is it?
Where is what?
The melon.
The melon is where it was when I initially said.
Okay, can you please point me the nearest way that I can go up to it?
I find like a stack of boxes that are something that leads up into the rafters in general, and I motion towards that.
She just shakes her head and goes up.
Make acrobatics.
Ah, shit.
So you very, very clumsily make your way up to these rafters. You kind of knock over the boxes that you took off from to climb up into the rafters. But you do make it up there. Go ahead and roll perception again to see if you spot the dragon from the rafters.
How?
Damn, bro.
What the hell?
Nope.
Stop trying to look for it and just see it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Starboy.
That was my pleasure.
Whoever else that also sees the dragon, would you like to point her in the correct direction, or are you just gonna let her flounder a little bit more?
You're just gonna let me flounder, apparently.
Who all knows?
Everybody but Miyako
Everyone but
knows where
her.
the dragon is.
Oh. Over there, Miyako, right there. I point at him. It's a melon.
Roll perception with advantage.
Helpy Helperton. Yay.
Hey.
You will finally spot Melon curled up in the rafters, chewing on his stone chip.
Spot him so well you feel stupid it took you this long.
No, it's not a nat 20. Close, but it's not there.
Yeah, it's a 19. I'm dying inside. Okay. I call out to him again. Melon, come here. I have a shiny.
Melon looks over at you, spots you, just kind of blinks at you. Looks at the
I have
pearl.
shiny.
Sticks the stone thing in his mouth and starts slowly climbing across the rafters towards you. By
Oh.
pure happenstance, he ended up on the same rafter, though kind of on opposite sides of the stables from each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I really didn't see him.
So he stops in front of you, and he blinks. He's got a mouth full of stone chip, and he just reaches out with his little tiny claws for the pearl in your hand.
Can I see that chip? I'll give it right back. I just want to see what it is.
Roll persuasion.
Mhm.
Very, very slowly, Melon takes the stone chip out of his mouth and hands it over to you, and then just kind of snatches the little pearl from your hands. Sticks it in his mouth, and then just flies down and just crashes into the back of Leo's head. Oh! Melon! Melon, what do you have? What is that? Where's the chip? What have you done?
Meanwhile, I'm checking out the chip. Can I roll Arcana on it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll Arcana.
Hey.
It doesn't feel magic, but as you kind of trace your fingers around the runes, you feel little sparks of magic. Like as you're tracing them, and it feels like it's trying to activate. And you kind of figure, like, as you're touching each rune, there's probably a certain order that you're supposed to touch this in, and it will activate and do something.
This supposed to do? I climb down from the rafters.
You attempt to climb down from the rafters.
Go ahead, make acrobatics. You get down from the rafters. You know, you just took a bit of a speedy way down. You take 2 points of fall damage. Your ankles hurt a lot.
Ow. Ow.
It certainly took the most direct path.
Shush.
Wisdom does not favor the brash.
I just side glance him. Hey, Leo.
Yes.
What was that thing that Melon had in his mouth?
It is an ancient rune chip. I dug it out of a pair of ruins, off on the far lands of my brain. Hang on. Off on the far lands of Noxifar. Very interesting. It could be a deadly, dangerous, world-shattering, ending ruin of destruction, or it could make fantastical armor, or new weapons, or new magic, or it could open a gateway. Or it could be completely useless because I only have that one small piece and I have no idea what it even goes to. Melon, where did that chip go? Why do you have a pearl? What is that? Why? Where'd the chip go? You can't lose that. That's a very important piece of equipment. Wait, do you have it? That's why you're asking. Give it back.
Love this. You should.
Can we adopt him into the party?
Yes, please.
Promise I'll take him for walks.
Can we please? Just like, please.
Oh my god.
I mean, but maybe I can help you with it.
How many tails do you have?
Me?
Yes, you.
I have 2. Yeah. I have 2. That's how many level spell slots I have. So I have 2.
Kind of squints at you. How is your ancient historical logic? Blah, blah, blah. How is your ancient...
Ancient historical magic.
How is your knowledge of ancient historical magical items?
How ancient are we talking?
4,000 years.
Does anyone have any idea about that kind of magic?
I believe my teacher might know magic as old as such. She was around then.
Who was your teacher?
I say her name. I can't fucking remember it off the top of my head.
Lilila
Delilah.
Everblossom.
Everblossom, that's what it was. I wanted to say Fire Blossom for some reason.
Do you say that character?
Well,
Oh.
no.
No. She is in the famous NPC tag if you want to look at some of her titles and use that instead.
Yeah. We're gonna do that because as her student, I probably would refer to her by one of those most prestigious titles. I can fucking figure out how to use this damn. There we go.
Yeah, it's under the World Info 1, the famous NPCs.
There
Leo.
we go.
Miyako just kind of
The ever
squats
burning.
down.
Yeah, I call her the ever burning blossom.
Oh, the ever-burning blossom of Pandeo, one of the original. She was there when the Emerald Dragon hatched. Marvelous, brilliant, the most stout, devoted follower of Konohana Sakuyahime. Yes,
Yeah, I've seen her.
She would.
Yes,
She would. You've seen who?
I just smile. Did I say something?
You did. Peculiar secrets. Yes, very interesting. However, the ever-burning blossom of Pandeo would not quite have the information you're thinking. All things natural and brilliant and marvelously magical that grows on every island. Yes, she would behold this knowledge. Magical artifacts of mere mortal making, not so much. Although she probably knew some of the figures that made such things. Yes. If I wanted to ask her about such things. Oh, yes, maybe. That could. Quite excellent. Marvelous. Are you going to Pandeo by perchance?
What was that?
He asked if you were going to Pandeo.
Out of character? Are we? I just had brain fart where we were headed.
You are currently headed further into Yunmi to Susanto. That is your current destination to deal with something dealing with Remael. After that, you didn't really have any plan in mind. The stars just said, hey, come here. Interesting thing. And now you're kind of just wandering after these yoo-hoos.
Okay. So,
Leo,
well, currently we have a destination a little further inland, but I mean, after that, really, I'm just kind of going where the stars suggest they might be needed. So a plan, not per se, but not opposed to either.
Young Kitsune with two tails. Yes.
never been taught magic, so the answer is no on the ancient historical, but I do have a good eye for it.
He studies you intently for a few moments. Maybe, perhaps. Yes, your magic match is his, one of the great scholars. Yes. He's off the school, though. He hasn't left. He's an outsider. Isn't that exciting? He came here from far away, and he studies so many things, and he uses the shadow magic as well. That's brilliant. That's marvelous. That's terrifying. He is very excellent at it, considering his heritage. Yes, he should be marvelous at it. He's very scornful of others of his kind from other outworld places. It's very exciting, isn't it? It's terribly exciting. Have you met him?
Met who?
Erica Kirinodal, the great sorceress scholar, off in the... God damn it. I am going too fast for myself. I can't keep track of what I'm doing. There we go.
Yeah, funnily enough, the Spores Druid that I started doing before this one, that's exactly kind of how my mentality is going to be. It's like fucking sporadic talking more to myself than anybody else out loud.
Off on the islands of Kitsune Kyo, in the city of Mahono, off at the... I fucking have never pronounced this word. Sehiri Tua Academy. Blah, 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 blah. Off from the academy. Yes. The most prestigious academy in all of the islands. Yes. Have you been there? It's very exciting. There is so much knowledge. It is brilliant. It's marvelous. They didn't let me look around as much as I wanted to, but I was terribly busy. I was just there for a quick moment. But that man, oh, he's very exciting. He's very tall. Did you know that he's so tall?
Never
tall
met
was
him. What?
How tall was he?
Come here. Did I put your height down? Yes, I did. 7 feet tall. He's quite tall. It's very exciting. He's very slender. He's very thin. His very pale lilac eyes. They're gorgeous. Can you imagine having eyes the color of flowers? Marvelous. It's pretty. There's so many lilacs everywhere in that place. Oh, it's brilliant. It's lovely. It's beautiful. Actually, there's so many different kinds of flowering trees and bushes and flowers. It's delightful. So many of them are magical, too. It's exciting.
Sir, are you breathing while you're talking? Did you have too much coffee this morning?
Coffee is terrible for you. It makes you so tired. You crash so quickly. I would know. I tried living off of coffee for a year. It was a terrible idea. It was awful. I have so many other things I can use instead, and none of them are drugs. Nope, none of them are illegal. I've done that, been there. That was horrible. It's awful. Addictions are awful.
You got me there. You were right there, sir.
Me as a person wants to have a fucking flagon of mead with this guy.
Miyako is just like, I mean, I'm from Kitsune Kyo. I come from Namika.
Oh, that's exciting. It's lovely country out there. There's so many kitsunes. There's so much magic. So many elves. Have you been to the elven city of Nuhamama? It's very hidden. It's very exciting. I've been there once. They were very angry. I found the place. I shouldn't have found the place, but it was very pretty. It was very exciting. There was so much magic. I didn't get to study anything. They were very angry with me. I left very quickly. Magic in the dirt. Spell away very fast, so quickly. I had to leave an extra spell to make sure they couldn't follow me home because they were very, very angry. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like it if I told anybody I found Nimahuma. But it was so magical.
So where was that exactly?
Lands of Kitsune Kyo. I won't tell you exactly because I'm pretty sure they won't like it if you find it. None of you are elves. They really won't like you. They don't like me. I'm half elf. They're very rude. They're all terribly, terribly rude. I'm very sad.
People can be quite harsh to the half-elven race.
It is,
Shame.
it is. I'm so terribly disappointed. It'd be so exciting to learn alongside them, but I'm looked down upon. It's so frustrating. But I have my library! And this book is interesting. There's so many wizard spells in here. This is delightful. Look at this terrible handwriting. It's awful. Half of this is chicken scratch. I'm actually struggling to read it. It's awful.
You can read part of it.
Oh, I can read all of it. Chicken scratch just takes a little bit.
So what's in it?
Spells. So many, so many, so many. It's practically all of them, I believe. He was sitting very quietly, just flipping through the book, reading it, before his attention was attracted by Miyako.
Miyako still has the chip, by the way, and she just kind of like got it in her hand, just like swirling it. Which isn't the smartest thing, but she's doing it anyway.
Young Kasune lady, don't do that. Give that to me. Give that back. That is not proper protocol when holding an ancient, possibly world-ending weapon. Possibly just does nothing except sparkles and fizzles. Give. And he's holding out his hand and doing the little gimme gimme hand.
She just clutches it to her chest and like sits down like no.
Young lady, that is not yours. How did you get that from Melon? Melon! Where did you get that pearl? You gave him the pearl, didn't you? How dare you? That is just rude. Don't do that to my baby. How dare you trick him? And he just scoops up
I
Melon
told him
and
I would
cuddles.
give it back, and I will. I just want you to agree that we will look at it together.
That requires proper protocols. I do not have the proper protocols. Sit up. How long would it take to set up the proper protocols? Well, I would move the third and second experiments over to... No, that's got the 8th and 20th experiments going in it. Those can't be moved for another 40 days. No. What day is it today? No. Wait? Yes. No. What is it today? Melon, what is today? Really that late?
Yes, Melon. Melon, tell us what today is.
Oh my goodness.
Melon?
You don't hear anything? Whatever he's responding to, you're just hearing little chirps, and you don't hear any words. Go ahead and roll... roll Arcana to see if you understand what's going on.
All of us?
If you would like to understand why you guys don't hear any words, but Leo appears to.
Yes. I did say, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
I can get there. Jesus, there we go.
None of you have any idea what is going on.
Comparatively.
Miyako, why don't you just give his thing back?
Shush, goody two shoes, you're not in this.
You're basically stealing.
I am just borrowing at this moment.
That is stealing. He didn't give you consent.
Maybe we could come back after we help Ramiel and ask again.
Let him get back to his work, please. We have...
Right now we need
Stuff to
that
do.
horse and cart.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Alright.
Ah, yes! The horse and cart. That's what I was doing. I got distracted. Terribly distracted. It's so easy
Now
to get
give him back
distracted.
his thing, Miyako.
Yes, I need the chip back. I need the chip back, and then I need to get the horse in the cart, and we have to fit it out the door. The magic on the door is fading. I need to reset that, but I think we can get the cart. I'm pretty sure we can get the cart out. I have to push it a bit. Maybe some oil. I have oil. Do I have oil? I have oil. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No. Yes? Did we use it? No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Did I leave
Why
it?
does this sound like me trying to get ready for anything? Like, did I do that? Yes. No. Wait. Hold up.
No, we have oil. Which workroom did I leave it in? No, did I leave it in the stables? No, I took it in the workroom because I needed it for experiment 45. No, 30. 45? 30. Which workroom?
32.
Yeah.
44.
No. Those don't require oil. Do they need oil? They don't need oil. Did they need oil?
They might.
What about 17?
No, experiment 17 did not need oil. That made it blow up. Definitely didn't need oil for 17.
What about 32?
32, I'm quite sure it didn't need oil. Quite sure. I'm pretty sure it didn't need oil. I have to look at my
Horse,
books again.
cart.
Ah, yes, the horse and cart. Wait, we need oil to get the cart out.
If you said hort, I turned around and go, yes. Oh.
What about number 43?
43 is underwater. That doesn't work. Oil and water do not mix. We do not use that for that one. Nope. Wait, is it still in the pond? I didn't leave it in the pond, did I? No, I took that one out. Melon! Oh. Oh, I need to drain the pond. Wait, where's the oil? That's what I'm looking for. The oil. Yes, stop distracting me. That's terribly rude. I have things to do. I need that ship back.
I mean, my book then.
Oh, but the book, it's terribly exciting. It's terribly exciting. There's so many extra spells. Some of these I haven't seen before. It's so terribly exciting. Can I keep this? Can I make a copy of this? It would only take like 2 weeks. You said you had somewhere to go. If you go there and come back, yes, we'll discuss. I will give you back your book, and then I will keep the copy, and it's terribly exciting. I will even translate for this for you. That might take a bit longer, but I will translate it for you, and then you can read the spells. Wait, you're a sorcerer. Can you use some of these? Actually, wait, yes, I can. Yes, you can. Inari will permit it, I think. No. Yes? No. Terribly uncertain.
Maybe.
Exactly.
We shall see.
Exactly. Terribly exciting.
And
But I do need the
not
chip
my
back.
only goddess.
Can we get back to the horse and cart, please?
Yes, the horse and cart. Where's the milk? I will go find the oil. It is in the house. Where is it in the house? No, it's in the stables. One moment. He stomps over to a barrel, flips the lid off, digs around in there. He pulls out some bridles, throws out a saddle. What looks like a bag just stuffed full of chicken feathers gets tossed out the side. And then you hear, ah!
Explode and fall on us.
No. It just gets tossed to the side and a few feathers just go poof. And then you hear, aha! And he comes up with holding a bottle with the liquid in it. The oil! Excellent. Marvelous! Let me double check the runes. And he goes over to the door and he starts poking around it, and some runes start lighting up around the door frame. Aha! You might not need them. Excellent. Marvelous. Time to get the horses. So he goes over and he selects a sandy colored horse and a gray colored horse and cocks them out of their stalls and then gently backs them into the cart as you guys move out of the way, and then he brings the horses forward. Now, if you lot would stand behind that.
I move immediately to the position that you requested.
Stand back behind there. We're going to make sure. I'm quite certain this will work correctly. We might not need the oil. Quite sure we won't need the oil. The runes look okay. I'm pretty sure the floor ones are fine. It should only be the door frame ones. It was only door frame ones, right? Or should just be
Are
the door
you
frame.
oiling?
Is this going to explode?
It should not explode. No. I made sure every single one of these were safe because they were going to be around animals, and the animals must be protected at all costs. It's perfectly fine if I blow up. I can shrug that off, no problem. My horses know what a terrible, awful thing, my poor horses.
You're positive these aren't going to blow up?
They will not. I quadruple 3 times quadruple checked them. Yes.
I lean to the nearest person to me and say, I think it's going to blow up. Whispered.
It's probably going to blow up.
Oh my god.
Well, let's get it over with.
If we're gonna blow
I
up,
stand
we
as
blow up.
far at the very back of the stable.
He leads the
Are
horses
you
out.
Scared?
He leads the horses out, who are in front of the cart pulling it, and you watch as the doorway warps outwards and kind of a bit higher, and the horses clear through it just fine, and the cart goes through, and as the back wheels are going out, there's this weird creaky noise, and the cart stops as the door frame kind of wiggles in a warp and gets smaller and just gets stuck on the wheels. Might need a bit of a
Oh my God.
push. I've got the oil. Actually, the oil would have been better in there. Why do I have the oil? It's a terrible idea. Melon!
You created a monster. I hope you know that for the rest of my life now, I'm gonna have some type of a quandary. I'm gonna shout for Melon.
Melon pokes his head at the back of the cart where he's just chilling at. He takes the bottle and kind of struggles to flap and fly over to whoever is closest to the cart.
I am not anywhere near the entrance.
Nope.
Miyako would be.
All right. Flies over to you, and hands you the jar of oil.
And where am I putting this?
Put it on the runes. They get a little rusty.
She can see them, correct?
Yes, you can see the runes. They're glowing faintly. They're glowing.
All right.
Not faintly. A bit brighter than faintly.
Well,
Don't explode.
she carefully puts it on there.
The doorway you're putting the oil on warps out a bit more, and he rearranges the horses in the front to jiggle the cart out, and the cart is now out of the very strange stable dirty shack.
Did it make a pop noise?
It did not make it a pop noise. It made a bunch of weird creaky noises though.
That's awesome.
Well, let's get out before this place explodes.
It won't explode.
Yeah, that'll explode. It'll probably implode, though.
Okay.
That's worse.
The
Well,
question.
faster then.
At best, it would merely shed the shed.
It would what the shed?
Shed it.
How do you shed a shed?
Well, that's the covering, is it not?
Makes sense to me. Is that weird?
Is it like become a smaller shed?
No, it'd become a
No.
bigger shed. If it sheds the
Oh,
shed,
so-
then the full thing comes out. Like a snake shedding the extra skin, and ta-da, new, bigger skin. Much nicer.
So it's actually big, but you shrunk it.
No, it was small, and I enlarged it.
So confused. Let's just get out of this shed
Before he sheds the shed.
before I break my mind. Before I end up insane like him. Let's go.
He's not insane. Just eccentric. Yeah, let's go with that.
No, I'm pretty sure he's insane.
I mean,
Insanity
That's
would
the
imply
thing
I
about
do
insane.
things
He already
over and over
stated that
again
he
with
does
no
not
change in status.
expect different
Hold
results.
up. Too many people talked at once. What?
Shit.
No, go ahead, Sakota.
So he's clearly not insane. You already stated that he does not expect different results.
Exactly. If I did the same thing every time and got the exact same results and made no effort to change, I would be insane. But I am not insane because I change my results and I get different results, and it's very exciting. And I record everything meticulously. By the way, am I keeping this book for new recordings? I do need that chip back, though.
Give him the
Only
chip.
if you agree to work with me on it.
We are giving him the chip. We do not need to work on it. It's his job.
I just like shove Remiel like shut up.
No. Give him the chip back. It's his chip.
I hope you know how much she is wanting to beat you up.
You can try.
She kicks the back of your knee.
Ow, oh no, my armored knee.
You do
Especially the
realize
knee
that
kick.
getting hit in the back of the knee will make you fall to your knees, right?
Oh,
Only if you hit hard enough.
Okay, can I roll to hit hard enough? Like,
Hold on.
Make a melee roll. Melee attack roll.
what is my melee attack?
Wouldn't it just be
It's just-
like a d20 plus your strength mod?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. 20 plus.
Oh,
Ooh, oh.
Ooh,
So you go to kick him hard, and he has normally where it would be just like a certain set of not quite metal armor. Normally it wouldn't be metal armor sitting around the back of the knee because it would be more cloth because armor in the back of the knee would be terribly painful, especially if it pinched. He does have unexpectedly a metal bar going around the back of his knee to make it difficult for people to kick him there, and you have terribly, terribly stubbed your toe. Take
Good
2
try.
points of damage.
Give him back the chip.
take how many?
2 points of damage.
I
Self-bludgeoning damage.
am down to the exact amount that I was after those ducking cockatrice.
Give him the chip back.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled to like snatch it from her.
Is that sleight of hand? Or is that just...
I would say that's sleight of hand.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Roll against it.
Again? Yeah, roll acrobatics, I think. It's the exact same roll, and what have you rolled a 1? Aha.
Oh my god.
Okay, Miyako. You've kicked him in the back of the knee. Ramael is done with your nonsense. And so you're sitting there hopping on one foot, and as you try to keep the chip out of Ramael's reach as he goes to grab it, you slip on your one foot on the dirt and end up on your butt, and Ramael takes the chip from you.
Dirt is magic. Would you look at that?
Here's your chip.
Leo takes it from you. And then Melon
Okay.
immediately snatches it from Leo and flies off. Melon! It's not going to blow up again. I've already said I am changing the experiment.
Let us
Ella
leave.
didn't really react when I had it.
Let's
But
go.
immediately as Leo gets it, nope.
Wow. Clearly, one of you has a history of blowing things up with it.
Oh, it's
Grab the horses and cart.
Yes, the horse is in cart. Also, that chip requires much more than just poking it. There are many more things, so it's terribly exciting. Also, this book.
Keep it.
Are you...
Make me a copy
Okay.
of it.
Brilliant! I will make you a copy. I will write it in comment for you. Actually, is there another language you want me to write it in so it's still a bit of a secret? It's terribly exciting. It's like every wizard spell. Some of these I haven't seen before. Some of these are new.
I don't think Sylvian is a language that's written, so.
What language?
And I only.
Hang on.
Sylvian?
Sylvan?
Sylvian.
Hang on. That's Sikotus. I don't want Sikotus. I want Miyakos. Yes.
Miyako's is Common, Show, and Sylvian.
Sylvian is an Elvish script. It is writable. It's very exciting.
Then, yes, that one.
Marvelous! I will write it in Sylvian. Oh, the Fey language. How exciting.
Just hope it doesn't trigger anything.
Nonsense! Writing strange words has never gone wrong.
It definitely has. Just don't explode the town where we're gone.
Or at least wait until we are gone.
Seemed
Yeah.
to be quite a nice
That
town.
too.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. None of my experiments ever leave my yard. The lovely priests and clerics over at the church have made sure of that after the last incident. It's perfectly safe.
Don't awake some weird thing.
What was that about a last incident? You wanna tell us about that?
Let's.
That was a few years ago. It's perfectly fine. It's well and truly over with. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. What do you mean awaken things?
Oh.
I summon things all the time. It's perfectly safe.
Don't summon anything. Don't like.
You are not my mother.
Don't destroy your house and accidentally blow up, or send yourself to another plane.
The house reforms itself. Visiting other planes is perfectly lovely. I've been there. They kicked me out. It's terribly rude.
There are some bad planes you probably don't want to be in. Let us continue on our trip.
Have a
Actually,
great
what
deal.
time is it?
As you've been dealing with Leo and his eccentricity, it's not quite noon yet, but it's definitely late morning.
Miyako's still on the ground, just sitting and looking very sad.
On the ground?
Yes! She fell! Well, she's not even sitting, she's just laying there like,
Defeated.
yeah, she's very upset.
Fell off what?
She kicked Remy Elm in the back of his knee, hit the metal bar, stubbed her toe, and then when she was trying to dodge Remiel taking the stone chip from her, she fell over.
Are you
And
gonna
she
get
just
up?
hasn't gotten up.
Okay. I go
have
over
fun
and
down
pick
there?
her up.
I'm just limp in your arms, just like, no.
I put
You
her over
stole
my
my
shoulder.
thing.
The thing that you stole?
I didn't steal, I borrowed. So therefore he stole.
Well, he's borrowing it.
I borrowed it and gave it back to him. Ta-da!
But you were borrowing it from me and then gave it to another person.
Yeah, but it was originally his.
But if
Well,
you
you didn't
didn't
borrow
know
it.
that,
Borrowing requires somebody to consent. Stealing is against their consent.
Well, I mean,
okay,
technically, he did receive it back again, so she was also just borrowing.
and you stole
No,
it
she
from
didn't
me.
give it back. I returned it.
No, you stole it from me.
Okay, let's get going.
Brings
I
us
put her
back
over
to
my
our previous
shoulder.
conversation of who truly is evil in this particular situation. Curious how the universe works. And Seikochi just kind of stares off in space, drifting off in his own thought.
Oh, that is what you are. A star map. Brilliant, marvelous. Oh, that's exciting. That's right. You are a druid. You see magic differently. That's exciting. What do the stars tell you right now? He's like grabbed your shoulders and kind of shaking you in his excitement.
I get equally excited about somebody else being excited about stars. And I start rambling on about the motions of the universe and the shooting stars that were out of place and Venus in retrograde, you know, all that shit.
Oh,
Big is this area?
oh God, why are you asking me this? Obviously that's not how big that is. Okay, let's do 10, 20. No, let's say each square is actually about 15 feet instead of 5. I think, no, that still wouldn't work, would it? Ah,
20 feet? Maybe 50 feet.
yeah, 50 feet for each square, I think, would be best.
So 50 times 15.
Hang on, let me grab my calculator. 15 times 50.
150.
Wait, 15 times 50?
Yes.
Yeah, 750. Okay, my brain.
What's 750? Where'd you get 750?
15 times 50. 1 5 times 50.
Okay.
Let's replace the
Why do
two.
we
Okay,
need 750 feet? What are you doing?
No. Alright.
What?
Okay, so Leo and Sakotu got distracted for a moment about stars and star magic. What
I'm
are they?
definitely showing off my star map and shit.
What are
I'm
the other
petting the
three of you
horses.
doing while they're rambling about stars?
I'm
Oh
getting the
God.
cart ready.
I am petting the horses.
Oh wait, no. I'm putting Miyako in the back of the cart.
I'm telling him about some crazy theory I have about there being like some type of a pocket dimension or portal at the center of our massive stars that keeps us, around it.
Hmm.
Referencing a black hole in real life.
Nice.
Oh.
So the cart is very nice. There's a bench up front where a driver would be, and within the cart there are little seats. It's fairly nice and roomy. Definitely fit all of you and possibly 2 or 3 more people in it very comfortably.
I hop in and lay down across one of the benches. Ah, nap time.
Yeah, you two sit back there.
What?
Chikotu, come on, we gotta go.
Silence.
Unless you want to go back.
I don't even hear you. You're gonna have to do something to get my attention. I'm talking about stars, bud.
I walk up behind Chikotu and shake him.
Oh yes, 1 second, and then I start going back and do it again.
You might
I
just
turn him around. Okay,
Unless you're going
Chikotu.
to tell me what antimatter is, because can wait, can it not?
No, let's go. It's still a bright day, and if we want to get there as soon as we possibly can, leave now.
Seiko just kind of shakes his head a little bit, coming off of like it's coming out of a daze. Oh, right. Apologies. I tend to get carried away.
I can
We
see
shall
that.
speak later.
wait,
Funny fast
hold
speech,
up,
man.
hold up. Do uh sure.
Am I allowed to do this?
I mean, yeah, it's not gonna hurt him.
Okay.
What
You
is she
okay
doing?
there?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just sugar on spit.
Okay.
Mm.
So, Remiel, you hear Miyako just mutter, darkness, and then you were engulfed and surrounded by 15 feet of darkness all around you.
Darkness.
This also covers Sakotu and Leo as she cast it while you are attempting to drag Sakotu away from Leo.
Unhand me, night fiend!
It's Miyako. She's.
Odd, you sound just like Ramiel.
It, there's no fiend.
But there is darkness when it was most assuredly daylight just moments
It's
ago.
Miyako. She's mad that I took the
She's a
chip from
fiend?
her. No,
I thought she
Miyako
was
casts
that fox
a
lady.
spell.
Oh,
Miyako
the
casts a
darkness
spell.
spell cast by Shadow Sorcerer. Oh, that's terribly exciting. Miyako, young lady Kitsune, can you see through the darkness?
Yes, she can't.
Okay, but do you answer him that you can?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's terribly
You-
exciting. Is it dark to
you-
you? Are we shadowy? Oh, that's exciting. Are we in color?
It's about like dark vision.
Oh, so greys then. How very exciting. We are monochrome colored. No, not quite. That's the wrong word. Is that the wrong word? Grayscale. Yes, that is the word.
Leo.
Grayscale,
You
indeed.
undo the spell. 'Cause she
Ah, but
obviously
of
wanted to do it.
course. he claps his hand and casts Dispel Magic at 5th level. Because he's a warlock and it's fucking automatic and it's dumb.
Miyako's just crying. He was crying before. Like, when she cast it, she started crying.
Oh, the spells make her weep. What is this? This is a terrible side effect of magic. Young lady, if you're going to weep for magic, don't use it. Use items. Yes, there are many magical items if you wish to use magic.
This isn't a side effect of the spell, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
feelings. Feelings! I am useless. I bid thee farewell, and he speed walks to his house.
This guy's my fucking spirit animal. Oh, my feelings are hurt. I'm out. Peace.
Yay! Let's depart from this town.
I am still processing the things that man said.
Oh my god.
Miyako's just gonna lay in the bottom of the cart, curled up, and be like, no.
Alright.
I took one of the whole benches, so there's no room for you anywhere.
No, she's in the floor.
Yeah.
The cart could easily... The bottom floor of the cart could easily fit both of you ladies right next to each other, but you're laying fully across one of the benches, which leaves plenty of room for Sakotu and Remael if they want to get in the back, but somebody has to drive the cart. Who's driving,
I'm
boys?
You want to roll
I'm
for it?
driving. I'm driving.
All right, I move Tayama's legs. I sit down and then just like plop them on top of me. If there wasn't room to sit down already.
There is a bench on either side of the cart. You don't have to sit on top
Oh,
of
okay.
Tayama.
It's just Miyako's in the floor.
Yeah, Miyako's just
Oh,
flopped
okay.
out on the floor. Tayama's on the opposite bench from where you're sitting. Alright,
I
Remael.
just kind of look around, shrug my shoulders, and I stretch out too.
Roll...
Yeah.
Animal handling.
Yeah, animal handling. That's the word. HP?
Why did I roll for HP? What did I do?
I don't know
I have
what you
a few
did.
reasons for that as well.
Okay, that was...
I think
strange.
you hit this. No? What the frick, Fatty Wack, did you do?
I'm so
Oh,
confused.
Going on.
Frick, frack, fatty whack.
Okay.
Animal handling.
Got it. I fixed it.
After a bit of pushback from the horses, you manage to get them rolling and headed out of town, and you head out the south part of town, and that is where I'm ending today's session.
Cart and horses. We got
Yeah.
2 horses and 1.
That probably took a lot longer than it should have.